Story of the day, Major League Baseball's official opening day.
So the Yankees and Giants are playing tonight. So that's the first game. But the whole rest of the league opens tomorrow. And your Arizona Diamondbacks open up at the Boo LA Dodgers, at the team we all love to hate. Cam and Lena are out there. There you go, guys. I had to lay it out there. You're right there in front of Dodger Stadium. So let's talk about some things. And I know you guys, you like some of the additions that the Diamondbacks made in the offseason, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Troy, listen, I'm just going to say it right now. This team should get in the playoffs without question. They still have one of the higher payrolls in baseball. Yes, we know $50 million or so of that payroll is on the injured list right now and will be coming back throughout the season. But at full strength, this team can compete with any team in baseball. To me, they're more talented than the team that went to that World Series in 2023. They have some of the best players in baseball at different positions. The starting staff is really good. There is a question mark at the bullpen. But again, they're going to get some guys back at some point. This team should expect to make the playoffs, and I expect them to finally get over that hump after being close the past couple of years. Lena.
Yeah, and I think the way that the last two seasons ended in the final weekend or game of the season and really up to the results of other teams and other organizations, the Diamondbacks really want to take control of their own destiny, and they need to jump out to string along some wins early in the season so they can get ahead of the 8-ball. When you look at this division, it is stacked. So if they can be in playoff position, looking good in the NL West, around All-Star break when you get Justin Martinez, Corbin Burns, AJ Puck, some guys back in this rotation and the bullpen back at full strength, they will have a fighting chance. But just to tread water in the NL West is a feat. But we saw how this team was responsive to the doubters halfway through the season when they became sellers. Then they made a push to even get in the conversation. So this team is hungry to make it to the postseason. They expect to make it to the postseason. And I think getting this taste of what the competition they'll be facing this year looks like in Game 1 will be a good gauge for this program.
Yep.
Okay, so you talk about the best. Obviously, Corbin Carroll, one of them. He is expected to be in the opening day lineup. How has he looked since coming back from injury, and do you think he's fully healthy and ready to go?
Well, Tram, I'll just say this. I got a chance to watch him today at practice. It's incredible to me, Lena, that he is back fully healthy, like nothing was wrong. The dude broke his hand 6 weeks ago at the start of spring training, and by now he's like the Terminator, all put back together, good to go. The swing is still there. There's no pain. He's going to play in the outfield every day. Torey Lovell talked about. I asked him hey man, you going to give him a day off? He's like, I'm going to have to fight him a little bit to get some days off. Like Corbin Carroll's ready to go, and to me that's the biggest thing with this team. Like of all the question marks, he's the face of your franchise, and he's good to go. He's ready for day one.
Yeah, he's a gamer. If he can go, he can go. And he was tired of talking about the pain, what it feels like. He said, I'm healthy enough to play, and that's all you need to know. So Corbin Carroll at full strength, or maybe even 70%, I think will give this team an edge. He was, of course, an all-star 3 years ago. I think if he can return to form and continue to be that offensive threat, this team will be in a good spot. But man, he is a recovery machine because he will exceed expectations by the medical staff to get back in the lineup.
Tough guys who dig deep. You need those on a team. Guys were basically out of time, but you had such great spring training coverage where you got to talk with them. They seem like a good group of guys. I mean, it's got to be fun to cover these guys. They seem like they're nice. They're good guys.
Yeah, Troy, and listen, Derek Hall has talked a lot about that. It's so important for this community to be able to root for guys that they like, and they've kept this core together for such a long time. This community has rallied behind them. They know the faces on this team. They've invested in those faces. Now it's time for them to go out and prove it. They definitely feel like a team the Valley can get behind and root for, and the players feel that.
Prepared, experienced, and battle-tested are some adjectives I've heard head manager Torey Lovell and Zach Gallen use to describe the pitching staff in this clubhouse overall. A lot of familiar faces, and then you add a guy like Nolan Arenado and Carlos Santana, some vets who have been high-level competitors, and this team has the veteran leadership to really do something, and it all starts tomorrow. Can't wait.
Fun.
So exciting.
And we're going to be out there. Remember, we have to point out again that we have that game on our air here at 12 News. And you guys will be out there all day.
Right.
So great coverage, you guys. Awesome.
Thank you.
Chris.
Thanks.